Most mysterious discoveries in the Sahara Desert. Satellites have allowed explorers to peer beneath the canopies of the densest jungles and pierce the heart of the most inhospitable deserts, all without the bother of even leaving one SJ. Hundreds of stone structures dating back thousands of years have been discovered in the Western Sahara, a territory in Africa little explored by archaeologists. These structures seem to come in all sizes and shapes, and archaeologists aren't sure what many of them were used for or when they were created. Archaeologists report in the book, The Archaeology of Western Sahara, a synthesis of fieldwork, 2002 to 2009. In 2010, satellites detected the remains of more than 100 fortresses belonging to the Garamants people of Libya. The area had been well mapped by the oil industry searching for places to drill, so archaeologists were able to scan their satellite pictures for the telltale signs of walls. Later, researchers on the ground were able to confirm that the structures were indeed built by the Garamants, though their expeditions were cut short by the revolution in Libya which toppled Colonel Gaddafi. At the time the Garamants flourished, approximately the 2nd century BB to the 7th century AD, the area they lived in was already incredibly arid. To farm their land, they constructed underground channels that provided water from ancient reservoirs. When this water source failed, the fields withered, and the Sahara covered over the remains of the fortresses and villages. Wherever water can be found in a desert, you will find life clinging on. When people lived near Nata Playa in southern Egypt 2 years ago, the area was subject to annual flooding, which created a lake. Neolithic tribes came there to feed and water their animals. These people not only survived there, but they developed a culture of sacrifice. Cows, sheep, and goats have all been found ritually buried there. Around years ago, the people at Nata set up large stone blocks in a circle, with more slabs of rock radiating outward. A mock-up is pictured above. It has been claimed that this stone circle, which predates Stonehenge by years, is the earliest known astronomically aligned structure. The Earth has always been bombarded by rocks and meteorites from outer space. Most burn up harmlessly in the atmosphere, leaving nothing more than a streak of light across the sky. Others reach the ground and have devastating impacts. Because most happened in the distant past, the craters left behind by such impacts are often overlooked because erosion or plant growth covers them up. In deserts, however, the scars can still be seen. The 45-meter wide, 148-foot, Camel crater still obviously indicates where an iron meteorite struck around years ago. It is not just the craters left by meteorites that can be found, however. Around the Camel crater, fragments of the meteorite itself have been discovered from where the impact shattered it and scattered it across the sand. This is not an isolated discovery. Almost a fifth of all meteorites that have been recovered have come from the Sahara.